The Vatican Archives contain a vast collection of historical documents, many of which are encrypted. To decrypt these documents, scholars use a variety of techniques, including frequency analysis. This involves looking at the frequency of different letters and symbols in the ciphertext. For example, in English, the letter E is the most common letter, so if a letter appears more often than any other in the ciphertext, it is likely to be E. Nomenclatures. These are lists of words or phrases that have been assigned corresponding code words or symbols. For example, a diplomat might use a nomenclature to code the names of countries or people. Code-breaking machines. These machines were developed during World War II to crack enemy codes. They can be used to try different combinations of letters and symbols until the correct plaintext is found. In addition to these techniques, scholars also use their knowledge of history and languages to help them decrypt Vatican documents. For example, if they know that a document is about a particular event or person, they can use this information to narrow down the possible interpretations of the ciphertext. For example, count the number of times each letter or symbol appears in the ciphertext. Compare the frequencies of the letters and symbols to the frequencies of letters and symbols in the language that the ciphertext is likely to be in. For example, if the ciphertext is in English, you would compare the frequencies to the frequencies of letters and symbols in English text. The letters and symbols that appear most often in the ciphertext are likely to be the most common letters and symbols in the language. For example, in English, the letter E is the most common letter. So if a letter appears more often than any other in the ciphertext, it is likely to be E. Once the scholars have identified the most common letters and symbols in the ciphertext, they can start to try to decipher the code. They may use other techniques, such as nomenclatures or code-breaking machines, to help them. It is important to note that decrypting Vatican documents can be a very difficult and time-consuming process. Some documents have never been successfully decrypted.